two things we ought to be able to agree on without question. The first is the protection of our troops and to the best we can keep them out of harm's way. It's been already told to us that anybody who dies will have been died in a noble cause. I don't understand it. I don't necessarily agree with it. We'll get to that later, and I'm not sure how that would feel to the parents and the loved ones of those who've already died, and the 5 who have been seriously wounded. Second thing we ought to understand is the killing of the supreme leader of the Iranian Republic is by itself and in a vacuum a good thing. Where it will lead and what the end game is an entirely different set of issues. First, we know that the generals of the United States have opposed this strike. We know that the intelligence agencies have said that there is no imminent threat to the United States for at least 10 years. We know that the sending of Witkoff and Jared Kushner and to negotiate with the Russians and with the Iranians was a complete failure and a farce. So that these are the things we know. We know that if this is good for the Middle East, then why didn't the Saudis and the United Arab Emirates and the other countries join in on this instead of putting United States interests at risk? If this is so good, let them do it. The thought that that Trump says he's simply going to wish the Iranian people who have no arms, no organization, and been cut off from the internet by their government, that they can now form a government. It's beyond stupid to say something like that. And we know that it's beyond stupidity because the President of the United States has failed and refused to address the American people of why we've gotten into this war. His people are saying, well, it's not really a war, it's just a series of military strikes. Well, that's like saying Putin saying that what he's done in Ukraine is not a war, it's just a series of military strikes. It is a war. Best I can tell, he has not advised and gotten the advice or support of our military allies throughout Europe and the Middle East. And what the consequences of this are, we can only hope for the best, but we have no idea. It could be that the next regime in Iran is even worse than the last one, if that's possible. We know that they could cause even more trouble. And if you start to destabilize some of the regimes throughout there that are autocratic and get people to rise up, who knows where this leads throughout the Middle East. But Trump doesn't care. He's trying to make a statement. His people are trying to make a statement, either that they think they're brave and strong, and this is a good thing, or else what they're doing is simply more cover-up of the Epstein files, both on its sexual implications as well as the drug implications, because apparently it was a drug smuggling ring that was heavily involved in that. Finally, if this is such a good thing, why don't his sons sign up for it and take a military command and be on the front lines? Or are they as chicken as their father was and claim to have bone spurs?